Hello and welcome to Power Camp Fitness. I'm your coach Dan Power. And I'm just going to go into a little introduction today on our warm-up techniques. And it's very vital that we do a warm-up before we go into any exercise. And it's what I go to for when we have DOMs, just to get the body moving and to let you know it's going to go through a load or a regime. So, basically how I get everybody started off at the sessions is we go for a nice little jog first, just nice and lightly, so we can, if we're at home, generally we can do a nice little bit of jogging on the spot, just for a few seconds. What we're trying to do is elevate the heart rate going up, and then basically the blood's pumping around in our body, and our lungs are starting to evolve, and we're going to go through a load. So once we've got a couple of minutes of light jogging on the spot, or if you can go out for a little quick jog, just generally getting moving, we then go into and we go with arms forward, nice big circles. So we want to do about 15-20 of these, so just to loosen the shoulders off, so stretching up at the top and down in front, and then we go in reverse. So obviously what we're doing is we go one way, we're trying to do the other way, and something that we catches people out when they first come to the session, it's a bit of an icebreaker, is we go into one forward and one backwards. So we're trying to get the shoulders nice and loose, and the way I do that is from the top. If we twist our body around, the arm that's going back, we go back, and then once we're forward we then rotate round, and then obviously we can rotate and go back the opposite way. So nice big circles, nice big stretches coming up, to loosen the shoulders off. From there then we go into nice big hips round, so nice big circles. Okay, so we're loosening off the hip joints, getting the posterior chain all open. Again, we're going for about 10-15, maybe 20, going around the one way, and then we go the other way. Just pivoting around, keeping our feet planted on the floor. Nice big circles going around. Okay, so from there, we're then going to push the hips forward for 2, and then go down towards the floor. Each time going down, we try and get a little bit lower and lower before we touch the floor. Okay, so again, 10-15 of these. Really pushing it out. Okay, and then we go in to open the gate, so knee out in front and rotate it around. Okay, so we're loosening up the hips now. Going down, so we've done the shoulders, we're now onto the hips and the mid-circle. Okay, so again, 10-15 off each leg. I'm just running through this quickly. And then, from there, we're just going to kick our leg out in front. When we get to about 5 or 6, we're going to use our opposite hand, and we're going to try and touch our toes. Again, we're looking for about 15. And the other side again, just swinging the leg. The garden's on an uneven level. Again, when we get there, try and touch our toes, opposite hands. So from there, we've now opened up the hips and we've got everything on. So we're going to go for the glutes and the posterior chain now. So go onto the floor, and I'll go over. So we get the one leg and we take it over the other and we push out. We try and squeeze our posterior chain together, lock it out, and we sit over on the back leg. I'll come over the other side in a sec. And I hold that for about 10-15 seconds. So we come back to the middle and then we go over, push out, lock them together and try and force his back leg down towards the floor. Again, for another 10-15 seconds, and then from there we're just going to literally go from a kneeling lunge, so keeping the back up nice and straight, forcing a nice little stretch coming down here and forcing that knee forward. Again, holding that for a good 10-15 seconds before coming back in the middle, and the same the other side. Apologies, the ground on the floor is there. So you're feeling the strain coming down. Okay, so from there, we've got our body pretty ready now for our workout. What I generally do from there is we use a little timer. I've got a Tabata timer set up on my phone or all the devices, and from there we can generally use what we're going to go through, what we're going to do. Tabata is basically we go through 8 rounds of certain exercises for 20 seconds work, and then we get a 10-second rest. That 10-second rest, we can then progress to get ready for the next exercise whilst getting a little breather. This is still part of the warm exercise that I teach at the sessions, and we go through this generally, and it's just to make sure that the body is ready with all the joints and everything else, ready to know the load that we're going to go through. So nice and gently, I'm just going to set this now. Okay, got a little countdown timer, and basically we go into bodyweight squats. So head and shoulders up, and we're coming down, keeping our heels planted, and it's still part of the warm up. So we're going nice and steady from the side angle, keeping the head and shoulders up. Again, apologies. Getting nice and deep and low. So 20 seconds. We've got 10-second rest now before we get ready. So we're going to go into press-ups next. So we get into the press-up position. 3, 2, 1. Off we go again. Chest to the floor and press all the way up. Nice and steady, nice and controlled. Okay. If you're going to go from your knees, beginners, okay, keep the back nice and straight. Chest to the floor and all the way down. Okay, but generally keep it nice and straight. So we've got a 10-second window again, so we're going to go from a back up standing, so we're up and down all the time, into lunges now. So nice big step forward, drop the knee to the floor, come back to the middle and go back again. Nice and steady. So from the side angle, nice and steady. Okay, keep the head and shoulders up, drop the knee right down to the floor, get the full range of motion, and we're resting again. So from there we're going to go into a plank. Okay, so elbows on the floor, nice and straight. I'll come from the side angle, and then we're holding that for 20 seconds. Great time to get the oxygen back in our body. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Holding that for 20 seconds. Okay, so you want to squeeze everything again, mate, into the core muscles, into your glutes, into your hamstrings, everything. And we're resting. Okay, so that's halfway done. So we're going back down again now. So you can see the Tabata training coming into this. So back into bodyweight squat. So head and shoulders up, and off we go. Okay, fully extending the hips at the top, all the way down. Get as low as we can. We're aiming for 90 degrees in the legs, if not below. Fully extended at the top. And rest. Okay, so now we've got a 10-second rest again. This time we're going to go into sit-ups. So, on the floor, hands above my head, and we're going to come all the way up, and we're going to touch the floor in front of us. Okay, use the hands as a motion to drive ourselves up, coming all the way up. Okay, so we've got the 20 seconds work, we've got 10 seconds rest. We're then going back into lunges again. So, 3, 2, 1. Nice big step forward, come back to the middle, and alternating. I'm not hitting this with intensity, because I'm just getting the body ready for what's going to be happening. But all my muscles and joints now are going to be ready to go into the workout. Okay, so now we're resting, and we finish off with the final plank. Okay, so we can go into a press-up style plank, so that's just holding that, lock it out, and hold. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds to go now. We're just holding it out. Really focus on that breathing. And time. Okay, so that's the introduction to the workout, to the warm-up. Okay, this is what should be done before we go through and do our exercises. It should take about 7 to 8 minutes, possibly 10 with the Tabata as well. but generally that's what gets us going. So have a look, digest it, and go into it. And as previously said, if you get DOMs and stuff like that, this is the go-to little bit that I go to, just generally to go loosen up the muscles and to keep me active and moving. Okay, so I'll see you all soon. Bye.